Welcome back to The Blend, folks. Rockford Retirement Planning is in the house with us. Tony Filippone, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And we're talking the new book. I was like, we can't ignore this beautiful looking book right here in front of me. And you're actually giving away the first chapter for free online, correct?
That's right. That's right. Right on my website, just go to the bottom and there'll be a click. You can just click on it and we'll send it to you.
Okay, so the title I also really enjoy, Retire Happy. Why this name for the book?
You know, I think if you have a plan going into retirement, you have a really good shot at having a happy retirement. And people who don't, unfortunately, don't have as happy of a retirement. You could spend the next 20 years worrying about it, or you could have a plan and know exactly where you stand every step of the way.
And then you retire happy.
Be at peace. Yeah.
I love it. So this is a great book for a lot of people to kind of start thinking, get the ball rolling about retirement. Is that one of the reasons why you wrote this? Because this is actually, what, your second book now?
Yeah, it's actually my third.
Okay, your third book.
This is
Tony is an author, folks, and he's here to help you.
Yeah, my first book it was an Amazon bestseller, so that was really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, but yeah, just my last book I liked it. It was very well written. It was a good book. Everybody loved it, but it started to get outdated. And so we just needed an update. This is kind of a refresh or an update, and changed a lot of how we do things has changed, so we tried to update it in the book.
Absolutely. Who is this best suited for? Because a lot of folks, they hear retirement and they think, I'm 10 plus years away from that, I don't have to worry about it, but that's not the case.
No, really everyone should start early. I mean, the earlier you start, the easier it is. You don't have to put as much away. It's not as stressful. The book, though, is for people who are getting closer to it, who are getting ready to retire. They're trying to answer those questions of, can I retire? Is it this year? Is it 3 years from now? What's right for me? And what does that look like? What's my income going to look like? And do I have everything in place that I ought to have?
And the things you're talking about, the things you ought to have, things you should be thinking about, some of the biggest pitfalls that you outline, what are those in this book?
Well, I think some of the biggest pitfalls are relying on the same rules that got you where you are going forward, because things change. And when the rules all change when you actually go from that accumulation phase of life to the distribution phase of life. And I think too many people go into distribution using the rules of accumulation, and they're still rolling the dice.
Totally different.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. And but unfortunately, there's a lot of accumulation advisors. Not to knock any particular advisor out there. I mean, we're all doing our best, but there's guys who focus more on the accumulation side, and they're all about rate of return, and that's important. But you get to a certain point in your life, it's not about rate of return. It's now about income. How do I turn this lump sum into an income the most efficient way possible? A lot of people really haven't planned for that, even if they're working with a planner. I see it every day. It's like they kind of just use that same mentality of what they've done so far to try to get them through the next 20 years, and they're missing the boat. That's
a huge difference that we just kind of mentioned. So the first chapter, free for folks. You can go online, get that downloaded. Once I do have this, maybe I want to read the rest of the book. Where can I get it, and how do I even contact you guys?
Well, it is available on Amazon, but you can always come for a free consultation and talk to us. There's no charge to meet, there's nothing to buy. We just try to get to know each other, see if I could be of help. And when you come in for that consult, we'll give you a free copy of the book. We're happy to do that.
So there's your incentive, folks. Retire happy, and Tony will help you get this book for free and learn a lot more about you and your situation, because you guys are really great too about catering things exactly to people's needs. There's no one size fits all for retirement.
Absolutely not. There's no, there's no blanket advice, and we have to be cautious. There's a lot of gurus out there who do give blanket advice, and it works for some people, but it doesn't work for everyone. It really needs to be customized.
Yes, and classes too. You guys always offer some great classes. Got a few coming up here soon. And what are those dates? And if I want to register, how can I?
Again, just call the office. That's the best way, and we'll set you up and get you on our guest list. But we have a class coming up at NIU end of. It's NIU Convention Center here in Rockford.
Okay, so the Rockford one.
And it'll be April 29th, and it'll meet 2 Wednesdays. That April 29th, I think it's May 6th, is the following Wednesday.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So if you want that information, you want to get signed up for a class, read the book, rockfordretirement.com is the website you want to go to. You can also give them a call. They'll be happy to set up an appointment with you, get to know you, answer any questions you might have, and make sure you are contacting. If you are happy in retirement, maybe you know someone who would be happy in retirement, but you got to help them out, and this book is a great first step.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here with us, Tony.
Thanks again for having me. Appreciate it.
Yes.